The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us tonight for Sign of the Times. I'm excited. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. This is a beautiful week. We're in the middle of a whole lot going on, and so tonight we wanted to take some time out and do like we did last week and have some fun. Last week we had Earl Smith, Dr. David Walker, Tom Rogers came on, and we battled it out. We had a we had a referee, and we talked that it was Eagles versus Cowboys. Dr. Walker was the referee, and Earl Smith and I pounded our Eagles, and Tom Rogers, he brought up that Cowboys side to set the record straight, and we went at it. But at the end of the day, when the game happened Sunday night, y'all see what happened. Well, we wanted to continue to have fun, and we wanted to do it this week with a special guest. I wanted to get the number many people around. If you live in the Philadelphia area or anywhere in the country and you listen to sports talk radio in Philadelphia, you'll know that there's one fan in Philly. She's got to change her name. But before I get to my guests, I do want to tell everyone, please, my friends and brothers, my sisters, let's stay safe. This pandemic is not over. Make sure you sanitize your hands. Make sure you wash your hands regularly. Make sure you wear your face covering. Make sure you keep your social distancing. Make sure you pray. We need you to be safe. I need you. I need you. We need you. Please be safe. All right, let's get at it tonight because I want to have some fun. We're not going to be here long, but we're going to be here strong. Listen, my friends, because of this season that we're in with football and the weather, I'm telling you, I am a diehard. You all know me. I'm a diehard Eagle fan. Diehard. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, it's Eagles. When I go, it's Eagles. They're all on my car. I'll sit here. I've got I've got so many rings. This is my Super Bowl ring from 2004. I got my last one somewhere. I wore it yesterday. I'm a diehard. Fly, Eagles, fly. I want to bring on tonight our number one guest, but before I bring on, I want to explain her to you by urging you that Amazon Prime has a new documentary out called Maybe Next Year. Because of the position I'm in with this show and the favor that I have with this show, I was able to watch the entire video. They let me watch the entire video, and I'm gonna tell you, it had me wiping, it had me shouting, it had me going crazy. You have got to get your hands on this video. It's called Maybe Next Year. It talks about the most joyous time. I don't know about you all are fans, what team you are, but for me, I always used to say growing up, good Lord, my prayer, now lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. God, please, I don't want to ask why, but please, Lord, let me see an Eagles Super Bowl before I die. That was my prayer. And it happened in 2017. And this documentary let us see that journey through the eyes, not of the players, not of the sportscasters, but through the eyes of a few fans who are passionate like we are. You've got to get your hands on it. So before I bring my guest on tonight, she is starring in this documentary. I want to do I'm going to bring her on in a second, but watch this trailer, this clip of Maybe Next Year. And then we're going to bring on the legendary EagleShirley.
The national perception of the Philadelphia sports fan is that they are lunatics.
Animalistic freaks that have a jail inside their stadium.
Philadelphia is a blue-collar city. It's a union city. It's a rough and tumble city. The only thing they've cared about since 1776 is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles Nation, baby.
Being raised up in North Philly, you gotta be hard. Whatever we do, we have to work at it 10 times hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, the soul of the Eagle fan base, EagleShirley.
I love my team. I ride or die for them. But they got to want to do the same thing for us. They got to want to do the same thing for the fans.
I feel your frustration. 60 years in a slump.
Carson Wentz threw 2 touchdowns. The Eagles beat Washington.
That's what I'm talking about.
They don't have Wentz, they don't win the game, right?
Absolutely.
Run the motherfucking ball. Think run it.
He's going to run.
Wentz is out for the season with a torn ACL.
Eagles' Super Bowl dreams ride on their backup quarterback.
Nick Foles is now taking the lead.
They lose one player, and now all of a sudden they lay down and die.
I believe in my team. It's going to happen soon. Every year I believe.
A Super Bowl championship in this town is the holy grail.
If I would have to go, I would want it to be during a game.
Did you ever doubt Rocky? We're the city of underdogs.
Buckle up. This next 30 minutes is going to be something.
You ride it down with your team all the way or no way. You gotta be an Eagle fan for life. Period.
Everybody joining me now, the great, as Angelo Cataldi say, the legendary EagleShirley. Girl, thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh my goodness, Brother David, thank you so much.
To hear you guys in the background.
You know what? We having fun, and I just want to say real quick shout out to Hook and Reel up here on Roosevelt Boulevard. Thank you so much for allowing us to tape the show while we're here and talking to you, sign of the times. You know what? I just give glory to God. I just give glory to God. I'm loving what I do. I'm here with my family. You know, they was in the movie too. Being there celebrating with me and just loving what we do, man. Just being around each other. Right now we out eating. We having the girls' night out, and we talking to you. We talking to you, Mr. Austin.
Yeah.
Oh
you know, I'm here in Carolina, Cheryl.
Okay,
I'm here in Carolina, and I run into people. I have my mask on. I make sure I have a big Eagle logo on it, so everyone knows who I am. And I can tell real Eagles fans when someone come up to me and they say, "Go Eagles, ready to go," and I said, "Yeah, all right, keep going." And when someone looks at me, I can tell a real Eagle fan when they say, "Go Birds." I'm like, "There you go."
That's right, baby. Go Birds all day long. That's right.
Sarah, we're living in some difficult times, and the number one thing we have to fall on and rely on is our faith. Talk to us for a minute about our faith. You say, because first thing you said was that God is so good. Talk to us about that.
Yeah. You know what? Every morning I wake up, even when I go to bed, you know, I'm giving glory to God. I'm praying, saying my prayers, praying for our nation, praying for this world, praying for, you know, family and loved ones that lost, you know, their loved ones through the pandemic, and, you know, just not taking nothing for granted. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you say your prayers and you just say, Lord, by the grace of God, give them strength. Give them strength. And for the people who don't know Jesus Christ and may not believe, you know, somebody like me and somebody like you standing in the seat, standing in the gap, you know, praying, you know, that God would just touch them and elevate them and just hug, you know, just cover them and hug them in his loving arms. And I tell my family and friends, hold on to God's unchanging hand. Do not let go. No matter what go on, no matter the circumstance, no matter what, Just continue to hold on to his unchanging hand. I'm telling you, it's just nothing like it.
Yes. And I'll say on behalf of you, Shirley, anyone that's watching in the Philadelphia area, I've had an opportunity to get by way of video. I'm gonna tell you, it looks like you guys at Beloved St. John know how to get in there.
I gotta do this real quick. Let me tell you something. Beloved St. John is definitely in the house. Come on, y'all. Get a hoop. Whoa. So I just had to do that real quick, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I've seen this. You guys know how to. When I head to Philly, I'm gonna have to come check y'all. Visit. People say come check you out. I'm not checking you out. I'm coming to join in.
That's right. 4541 North Broad Street, Pastor Clement M. Lupton III. He's the shepherd over the household. Listen, all day long we having a blast. We having a blast.
What part of Broad Street is that? At North Philly or South?
Philly, North Philly, right? Not too far from Temple University and right in the middle.
My former pastor up there's church is United Evangelistic Church on Broad Street, Broad and Cumberland.
Okay, that's not too far from me.
Yeah.
I live near Temple University.
All right. Hey, we did it. We did it Sunday.
Hey, listen, sweating bullets too, right?
Yeah. It didn't feel like a real win to me.
It was nasty, and I've been talking to so many different people about Carson. Carson got to get out his own head. Carson trying to go back to 2017. He's trying to relive that life, but he's wiser now. You know what I mean? He's better now. He's much better now because he's older. But if he just have fun with playing ball, just have fun, Carson. You don't have to run the ball yourself. You don't have to be the wide receiver. You don't have to be the tight end. You don't have to be the linebacker. Be the quarterback. You know, as we said, let the Bronco buck. You know what I mean?
Bronco buck.
You know what I mean? Let him. I just want him to enjoy himself. I want him to enjoy himself.
Do you say that? You say you want him to enjoy himself. Do you think it's hard for him to enjoy himself when he's got someone over his shoulder that they draft?
See, let me tell you something. He should know this. You know what I mean? Audience of one. You know, that's his logo. That's his title. That's his product, right? So when you got an audience of one, there's only one person you need to please and worry about, and that's God. So he don't need to be worrying about nobody, no backup quarterback. You know, he don't need to worry about, 2017, the championship. He don't need to worry about none of that. He just needs to go out in that field and do what he know he can do. Period. That's it. He's a great athlete. He has a great arm. I need him to pick up what defense is about to do and change at the line of scrimmage. And then from there, if you need to make a play or make a change, then you do it. But Carson, get rid of the football, man. We need you down the stretch.
But Cheryl, I actually read the other day, there's a statistic out that they found out that he is the number one quarterback in the NFL in throwing the ball away.
Yeah,
but it doesn't seem like it. He doesn't do it at the right time.
At the right time, I wonder if he's the number one quarterback that's holding the ball too. What about that stat? We need him.
And is he in his own head because, like you mentioned, 2017, is he feeling the pressure of having to outplay? Sometimes we got ghosts. He's got hurt over his shoulder on one shoulder, but then he's got the ghost of Nick Foles over the other.
Right.
And you watch him during the parade of 17. His smile wasn't genuine because he's thinking, I really didn't do this.
He wanted so bad. You could see it in his face. He wanted so bad. But I want to say to Carson, Carson, you love Jesus. You know who you serve. You do not have to do all that extra stuff that you're doing. We need you down the long stretch because we know and we believe in our hearts that we're going all the way with you as our captain. But we need you to be the leader that you are and know when to stop. When the play is dead, throw the ball out of bounds. When you need to change the play up, don't go against Coach Peterson. Go with them. You know what I mean? Help your defense out. We need to stretch when we have a nice drive. We don't need the 1, 2, 3, and we out and and our defense is back on the field. No, help us out. Stretch those drives, man. Come on. Get them first downs.
That's it. He got a good receiving core.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that documentary because I'm gonna tell you, it was wow.
You know what?
Wow. And I've seen a lot of videos that was just,
You know what, David?
you guys made me feel like I was a part of it.
I just thank God that somebody. I was at an Eagles game when I got the email asking me that I want to be part of a documentary, and I didn't know who they were, nothing like that. But after I vetted them out and realized that they was, good people, and once I understood what it is that they was trying to do, I said, "Look at God." I said, "You know what? The simple fact that they taking something that we love and they just turn it into a passion, something that we can have forever and ever in our lives." So maybe next year it's the journey of Eagle fans going right back through all those emotions, 2017, 2018, to that Super Bowl, baby. And I tell you, I kid you not, where were you at? You know what I mean? Where were you at watching that game? I asked every Eagle fan, what was you doing? Who was you with? Were you with your family members? Was you away? Was you at the game? What was going on with you on the day of the Super Bowl? Did you know we was going to win, baby? Oh my, just to relive that all over again.
I did, and one of the scenes, I don't want to give it away because they're gonna get it, but the scene to see you lying in the floor.
Oh my God.
In tears.
You know what? Everything in my head was me saying, you know what? My mom is gone. My mom is gone, and I wish she was here. But I kept hearing them other here. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. I couldn't do nothing but keep thanking Jesus. I was done. I didn't have no more energy. I was done. I could have just stayed there forever. But my son and my best friend Lynn and other, they picked me up. Come on, EagleShirley, you did. I'm like, I can't. And they like, come on. They dragged me out the hallway. I in my life never thought that it was gonna be that year. Because every year, like we Eagle fans, we always say, next year we're gonna get it. Next year. We always say next year. So the title of this movie, maybe next year, it fit. It fit like a glove, and we deserve it.
It's Philly. Players say this. Do you think we as fans, I often thought about for years growing up, I tried to imagine how I would feel or what I would do if they won it. And when they won it, I was almost numb and I couldn't, of course I did celebrating during the game. Dr. J said one time, it's not your greatest joy is not after you won the race, but it's running the race. So during the game I was celebrating. Afterward, it was like, did this really happen? How do you think you feel will the second one, because there's going to be another one.
Yes, it is going to be another one. Let me tell you.
Heard it. There's going to be another one soon.
I heard it. I can say it to you. There's going to be another one. It's going to be another one.
Do you think our action, how you think that second one's going to be compared to that first one?
It's going to be even greater. The reason why it's going to be great is because Carson is going to take us there. And not only is he going to take us there, we're going to be so excited to go back and like within 2 years, 2 to 3 years, we're going to be so excited that people still doubting us. To see what's going on right now, with the injuries, with the people being out, with how we throwing away games, how defense, how offense, whatever the case may be. Let us get in that postseason, baby. Come on, it's everybody 0-0 all over again. At the end of the day, that second one gonna be even better than the first time around. You know that song, second time around. It's better than the first time, baby.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing? You have your own show as well. What do you?
So I have a Dash and Shirley show, but I'm gonna be honest. I have so much going on in my life. I'm going to start it back up this month. But it's called a Dash and Shirley. That's my website. You can go to it. ADASHOFSHIRLEY. And in my show, I kind of focus on football and encouragement. And the simple fact that I want to draw people together, bring people in, and talk about what encourages you. Who encourages you? From the young to the old to the middle, it doesn't even matter. And then I get, talk about my football. I have my football segment for the love of the game. So I just have fun, like you, David. I just have fun. So I'm getting my stuff together so I can start back doing my show. It's just a lot when you're the producer, the director, you're the editor, you the talent, you all of the above. But at the end of the day, God will not give you no more than you can handle.
That's right.
It's enough passion that I have, and I'm ready for it, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh, that's my cousin right there. Go ahead, Lisa Crowley.
Y'all gonna make Cheryl, you gonna make me hop in my Mustang because I get some speed in my Mustang and come on up there to hook and reel now.
Come on down to hook and reel right here on the boulevard.
Only about a 6-hour drive.
You gotta come to the one on the boulevard. This is the one. Listen, we had some crabs and some corn and some potatoes, and the manager here, Mr. Rob, and the team, they just going all the way out, just being regular. They're not doing nothing special because the food is just that good.
There you go.
I'm excited, and I just thank you so much for having me on and my family on. And we go ahead.
I thank you because every morning it's my routine, my cup of coffee, and every morning I'm in the car with my coffee, listening to Angelo and listen to Rhea in the morning show. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, after a win, it's just amazing to hear you on there, you know. But even more so after a loss, when Angelo says, "I'm just upset, and let's go to EagleShirley. Cheryl, we need EagleShirley. Cheryl, talk to us. We're upset." And to hear your passion, to hear you express how we feel. I'm driving down driving 20 minutes. They say, "Tell them, Cheryl, tell them." And when you say they gotta want it like we want it, Angelo, but they gotta want it like we want it, but they gotta put forth. And I'm saying, tell them,
you about to make me cry for here. You know what? Passion. You know what? I think about the fans. I think about all the fans that love the Eagles. When they mess up and they lose, and I get real upset, I think about everybody else because they feel the same way. But let me tell you this much. Nobody's going to talk about our team. We can talk about our team all day long. We can get on our team. We can do our team. But at the end of the day, we're not letting no non-Eagle fans talk about our team. You can't have it. Not to me.
That's it. Well, Cheryl, I want to thank you. I don't want to hold you up too long. I want you to enjoy your time with the ladies' night out. But I really appreciate you. I appreciate your passion. I said something the other day that I want to say to you personally. I posted something on social media. I said that when we're born in this world, the first thing we do is we cry. When that doctor slaps us, we cry. And when we cry, other people rejoice that we were born. Amen. Live a life that when you die, other people cry and you get to rejoice. Amen. And my sister, I know you have lived that life, and you are a passionate individual, not just for football, but passionate for your faith.
That's right.
And so we appreciate, on behalf of Eagle fans everywhere around the world, thank you for representing us and for being our voice. And know one thing, that the next time you're on WIP in the morning, I got to call that show out. I don't really get to listen to them because I just love Angelo. But just know that the next time you're on WIP, your brother in Carolina is going to be listening and screaming. Tell them, Cheryl.
I appreciate that. I love you. And thank you, everybody. Next year coming up on all social media platforms, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, TV on demand. Just please download. You can pre-order it today. Go to maybenextyear.com and download that DVD. Download it.
All right, we got a bye week this week, and then we got the Giant. I don't even want to say their name. We got the Giants. We got that team from New York coming up in New York next week. Give us your prediction, and then I'm going to be like, well, go ahead. Give us your prediction for the Giants game.
Okay, so I can't lie to say how they played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know what I mean? They want to win. They hungry. But at the end of the day, listen. At the end of the day, you got to watch that game, and you got to watch what they did against us when they played us here at home, and take away what they did good, and we need to stop that so we can come out on top and we can come out with a W. Don't take these teams for granted, Eagles. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We are hungry. They were 1-7. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. We ain't got time to be playing around with these cats.
Right.
Let's get this win. I predict the win, and I pray and I believe in my heart that our defense is going to tear them up, and Carson Wentz is going to have a fabulous game.
All right. Well, let me give you my Angelo imitation. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Love you, my
Thank
sister.
you, love you. God bless.
Here's my Angelo imitation. All right. Thank you, Cheryl. Give us one, Cheryl.
Okay, wait a minute. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. We going to do EagleS. I'm trying to get them all in. All right. EagleS, Eagles!
All right, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Love you. God bless you. I'm going to play this clip one more time. Thank you, my sister. All right. Want to thank EagleShirley. That was a great hey, that was passionate. That's passion for a football fan. That's passion at its best. Go to Amazon Prime and pre-order this documentary. I promise you, it's going to be worth it. It will bless you. Talks about the heart and soul of Philadelphia. Listen, with all that's going on in the world, listen, my friends, keep on keeping on. Before I go, I'm going to show this clip again in case you missed it in the beginning. But I need you to do me a favor before we go. Look yourself in the mirror before you go to bed tonight and ask yourself a question. Did I do something today to work toward my purpose in life and my destiny? Or did I waste another day? Don't waste another day. Be safe. Be loved. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. We'll see you in the next show of Sign of the Times. Have a great weekend.
The national perception of the Philadelphia sports fan is that they are lunatics.
Animalistic freaks that have a jail inside their stadium.
Philadelphia is a blue-collar city. It's a union city. It's a rough and tumble city.
The only thing they've cared about since 1776 is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles Nation, baby.
Being raised up in North Philly, you gotta be hard. Whatever we do, we have to work at it 10 times hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, the soul of the Eagle fan base, EagleShirley.
I love my team. I ride or die for them. But they got to want to do the same thing for us. They got to want to do the same thing for the fans.
I feel your frustration. 60 years in a slump.
Carson Wentz threw 2 touchdowns. The Eagles beat Washington.
They don't have Wentz, they don't win the game.
Absolutely.
Run the motherfucking ball. Sink run it.
He's gonna run.
Wentz is out for the season with a torn ACL.
Eagles' Super Bowl dreams ride on their backup quarterback.
Nick Foles is now taking the lead.
They lose one player, and now all of a sudden, they lay down and die.
I believe in my team. It's gonna happen soon. Every year I believe.
A Super Bowl championship in this town is the holy grail.
If I would have to go, I would want it to be during a game.
Did you ever doubt Rocky? We're the city of underdogs.
Buckle up. This next 30 minutes is going to be something. You ride it down with your team all the way or no way. You gotta be an Eagles fan for life. Period.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And